Pokemon Champions is an easy route for casual players to get into competitive Pokemon. And that is exactly what this game is doing to your boy. Even though I want to be using Pokemon that I like since I've grown up since I was a kid, it's making me want to play this game more and more. I am obsessed. So let's jump into some Pokemon battles with the team I've built up today. And drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and let me know if you want to see some more Pokemon champions on the channel. Now, this team isn't fully set up. This team's just kind of mishmashed together out of Pokemon that I want to use versus Pokemon I've got for free. And then also a couple of rented Pokemon. But for the most part, it's pretty much free Pokemon at the moment. I don't really know what Pokemon I want to fully commit to. I think that's the one thing I'm kind of struggling with at the moment with this game, is Pokemon that I want to commit to. You know, I don't know how scarce VC is in this game. I mean, if you do know, let me know down in the comments. I mean, you get like 200-300 every time you play. So I don't feel like it's too bad, but it does mean you do have to put a lot of time and effort into the game, which I think is a good thing, to be fair. Do we get the Oko off of Heatwave? Oh, my boy Zard putting in work. Cleaning up right now. Calling the janitor. Why would you throw out Victory Bell? That's such an odd choice. Why would you do that? Did you not just realize you're facing the janitor? We're cleaning up. We're sweeping, bro. I got my dustpan and brush. I got the broom ready to go. I am cleaning up. I am sweeping. Now, I did hear there are bots in this game. I don't want to be that guy. Maybe this is a bot, because how have you literally just set up all of your Pokemon to die? Surely, right? Surely that was a bot. That was the easiest sweep I've had on this game so far. That's probably my easiest sweep ever in Pokemon. I definitely feel like Raichu is going to be Mega Evolved in this, or even Dragonite. So I'm going to start with Azumarill, not Azumarill, Whimsicott, so we can set up Leech Seed and also have the Fairy type coverage. I'm also going to bring Azumarill with me, again, Fairy type coverage and Water type coverage. And then I'm also going to bring Charizard. No. I'm going to bring Steelix just in case, because I know Mega Raichu Y has been really popular in the game right now. I've seen a lot of people use Mega Raichu Y, and I'm not surprised. Make that motherfucker into a special attacker and give him a lot of speed. Use Zap Cannon your way through almost everything. Starting with a Dragapult, that's good for us. That is very good for us. Now, are you going to immediately switch because of the Fairy type coverage, or are you going to stay and fight me like a man? Right, I can either go with a Moonblast, which may KO, or I can set up the Leech Seed early. I'm going to go for the Moonblast. Didn't switch. Did we get the KO? No. Could have gone with the Leech Seed. Will-O-Wisp. Fair. Fair. Kind of just feel like you set up Dragapult to die here, though, no? You've got the burn, you know, you've got the decrease, but either way, Dragapult dies. Unless you do that. Into a Dragonite? Surely Dragonite has Flamethrower or Fire Blast then. Has to. Has to. It's the only other thing that makes sense. The only other thing that makes sense, I mean, even if I swap into Steelix, if you hit me with a Fire Blast or a Flamethrower, I'm going to take a decent amount of damage, even though he is beefy. So I think I'm going to leave Whimsicott out, because I think I still outspeed. Yeah, we do. We do. And we still get the kill. Who would have thought this little ball of fluff just taking out dragons upon dragons upon dragons? Call him the Dragon Slayer, bruh. I mean, we've only taken out one, but call him the Dragon Slayer, bruh. As I was saying, my team's just kind of a mishmash of pretty much just free Pokemon. Because I don't really know who I want to fully commit to. Like, I still stand on the idea. I still stand by the fact that I want to make a team and use Pokemon of Pokemon I like. And not just meta Pokemon. Like, I do have Basculegion, and I know he's meta. But that's a Pokemon that's not even mine. That's a Pokemon that came up in the lineup. The lineup wasn't very good. I heard Basculegion was a good meta Pokemon. Took him because he was good. And it was a free lineup, so I just took him. We can literally use anything. So I'm just going to go for a Solar Beam because I can. And then pretty much all the Pokemon I use are free. The Charizard was what we started with. That's my boy from day. Zard is my boy. The Machamp was a mystery gift. The Raichu I have, which I'm not even using right now, mystery gift. The Dragonite, which I'm not using, is a gift. Well, actually, no, tell a lie. The Raichu was just a regular gift. Whimsicott was from the starting team. Azumarill was from the starting team. Steelix were from the starting team. I just don't know who to commit to with the VC. Especially because I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get apart from like generating VC from doing battles. And you know, you only get 100 spaces. I say only, that's quite a lot of spaces, but still, you know, with how VC is at the moment, I wouldn't say it's scarce, but again, I don't want to commit to a Pokemon. And then there comes a point where there's like a Pokemon that I want from one of the lineups and I can't get them because I don't have enough. Like, unless a Mon pops up where I'm like, I really wanted you. Hey, quit! He quit. The Zard scared him off. I don't want to be in that position where I really want to commit to a Mon and I just can't buy them. Now, I feel like Ken's going to start with either Arcanine or Aggron. So I'm going to start with Azumarill. Charizard coming as well, of course. Can't leave my boy on the bench. That would be disrespectful. And I think I'm going to bring either Whimsicott or I'm going to bring maybe Gengar. You know, quick, high attacker. We've got that Icy Wind coverage for the Dragon types as well. Although we do already have it with Azumarill. Could bring Whimsicott. I might bring Whimsicott. I'm going to bring Whimsicott. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little bit too stingy. Electros. Okay, fair. Maybe I should have actually brought Steelix instead. I was actually contemplating bringing him, but never mind. We're going to have to straight swap. This is not a good setup at all. This is not a great setup at all. We do have Scorching Sands, but that electric type advantage against Charizard, not the one. So we're going to have to go with Whimsicott. And kind of hope for the best. What are you going to hit me with? I didn't even know Electros had a Mega Evolution. That looks terrible. I didn't even know that he had a Mega Evolution. Damn. Where have I been? I don't even know. Where have I been to not know this? To not even see this? We outspeed. How much damage are we going to get off? Not bad. Not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Supercell Slam. This really does show you how out of the woodwork I am with Pokemon. Because I didn't even know that was a move. I didn't even know Electros had a Mega Evolution. I didn't even know it looked like that. I don't even know what some of the new mons are. I don't know. I don't know. Well, that is a negative start. Very negative indeed. I feel like I'm going to have to swap into Charizard. The only thing is, I think I outspeed Electros. Especially once I've Mega Evolved. And then I'll hit with a Scorching Sands. If we don't, I fear Charizard gets OHKO'd. I feel like that is something that could happen. Please outspeed. Please. Oh, I forgot he's got Elevate. And the annoying thing is we outsped. We outsped. I goofed. I done goofed. And he's just getting stronger and stronger. What, you a Super Saiyan? What the fuck is going on? Let me just hit you with a play rough. I mean, Azumarill is bulky, but I don't think bulky enough to survive this. Yeah. No, I goofed. I goofed. I didn't realize Electros would have Levitate. And what's funny is, the motherfucker is levitated. The motherfucker is floating in the air, swimming on nothing. And I didn't realize he would have Levitate. I think for this one, I'm going to start with the bulk with Steelix, and we could possibly set up the hazards with Stealth Rock. Also, I'm seeing a couple fairy types there that we could potentially deal with. And a couple ones we could potentially tank. Charizard, I don't think's the best here. I mean, can handle Corviknight. I mean, we could potentially just do enough damage to deal with Dragonite. And also deal with Metagross. Actually, I've just kind of convinced myself to bring him. He stays. And then who do I bring for my last Mon? Machamp could deal with Gardevoir, Grimmsnarl, Metagross, and Corviknight. Or I could maybe bring Gengar. Focus Sash, High Speed, Destiny Bond Jam. I think I'm going to go with Machamp. It's a pretty stacked team, I'm not going to lie. I really didn't know who to bring. And they're starting with a Grimmsnarl. Okay. That works for us. That worked for us. Not sure what moves Grimmsnarl can learn, obviously, apart from the same typing moves. I think I'm going to go with a Stealth Rock, because I feel like I can get it off for free. Kind of annoying the Reflect's been set up. But at least we've got our Stealth Rocks ready to go. Get some chip damage in when need be. Gonna go for a Heavy Slam even though the Reflect is up. Also popped the Light Screen as well. I popped both. Both. B-O-F-F, both. This is gonna be decreased so much. Yeah. Do you know what? Funny enough, the damage isn't even that bad, but that would have done way more. But set up a Reflect and Light Screen? That's just greedy. Now, I didn't actually know what Parting Shot did until I started playing this game, which is, it's basically a debuff version of Volt Switch. Instead of damaging them, you lower their special attack, which, it's a free switch at the end of the day. But Steelix is a physical attack, so that doesn't really matter for us. But, I mean, the Reflect and Light Screens are still set up. So, I mean, it's still a little bit negative for us. He's probably going to Mega Evolve the Metagross. So instead of switching and leaving one of my Pokemon vulnerable, I'm just going to go for an EQ. No Mega Evolution. So might not have the Metagrossite or holding on to it, which I mean, why would you? So probably doesn't actually have it. Good EQ. Steelix has been a little bit of an undercover MVP for me. I'm not even going to lie. Not only does he set up hazards, but Steelix can do some damage. And he's bulky. Leftovers as well. Just straight bulk. Bulk bogan. Now, what other Pokemon do you have in the back? Gardevoir. Just hit you with a Heavy Slam. Can just hit you with a Heavy Slam. Took the Sturdy off me. Again, does have the Light Screen and the Reflect up. Probably going to Mega Evolve the Gardevoir if I have to guess, since he didn't evolve the Mega... Yeah, didn't Mega Evolve the Metagross. Question is, what move are you going to use on me, though? I think no matter what move they end up using, I feel like we survive it. Like, it'll do damage, but we survive. Yeah. How much damage can we get with the Heavy Slam? A good amount. A good amount. And sometimes, this is Steelix's job. I mean, he's done a little bit more in this one than other matches I've had, but sometimes this is what Steelix is here for. Set up the hazards, set up the Stealth Rock, maybe getting some chip damage and just sacrifice. Just so I can get the Stealth Rock off and maybe just a bit of extra damage before we dip. Do you know what? I'm going to bring in... Gardevoir's what? Psychic... Yeah, Psychic... Fairy. I'm going to bring him a Machamp. And then Grimmsnarl's left as well. Bullet Punch also has priority, by the way. So we're going to go first. He also has a Quick Claw on, but Bullet Punch has priority regardless. Ah. Oh, it's the Sturdy, isn't it? No, we actually just didn't do enough damage. Ooh. That's not good. That is not good. I actually thought we would have got the KO with Bullet Punch. I'm not going to lie. I actually fully thought we were going to get the KO. Just hit you with a Weather Ball. I outspeed. Charizard is guaranteed to outspeed. If somehow he doesn't, your Gardevoir is on some type of steroids, on some type of performance enhancing drugs. I want that Gardevoir tested. I want it tested, because what do you mean you just outsped Charizard? After this match, win or lose, I want that Gardevoir dope tested. I want it dope tested. I'll take me to some type of commission, because what do you mean you outsped? The Reflex finally wore off. Grimmsnarl, I'm pretty sure, has half health, so I still feel like this is winnable. I don't know the kind of move pool Grimmsnarl has. So I'm just going to go with a heavy hit and Solar Beam. Surely we KO off this, right? It's a 120 base power move. What? That's all it did? I mean, to be fair, Light Screen is still up, and he's also just dropped. Okay, the Light Screen's gone, but he's just dropped my special attack. Oh, he's quit! The Zard was too much. The Zard was too big. Couldn't handle it.
What do you mean by that?